my name's Narayan. I work in telecommunications. I'm a national program manager and I work for NBN at the moment. And basically, I'm in a project management office with the deployment of fixed wireless network for NBN. At the moment, I'm tiling our bathroom at our new house in St Kilda, and it's been a pretty big job, but it's pretty hard to get trades help at the moment, and I can do it myself, so I'm doing it myself.
Would you renovate another house?
I'm a little over renovating, to be honest. Maybe if I didn't have a day job, that would be something I'd be interested in. But it's a bit much when you've got after work and weekends filled up with renovating. So.
And why did you start renovating houses?
I think out of an interest in the property market, but also just suited our family. Different times we've moved and then we've had to move again.
How many houses have you renovated?
I've lost count, to be honest. I think around 7 or 8. Yeah.
And do you like renovating houses?
It's a love-hate relationship. I really enjoy the creativity side of it, but it's hard when you've got a full-time job to fit it in around family commitments and all the work that needs to be done. But it has enabled me and my family to have a better life through various renovations and sales and things like that. Yeah, it's been beneficial in that regard.
For my portrait project, I chose to interview my stepdad, Narayana. I think one of the most successful elements to this piece was the fact that he was in a familiar environment, so he was able to be relaxed behind the camera. He's usually quite a reserved and quiet character, so it was good to catch some natural moments on camera because he felt so safe in the environment. One of the most problematic aspects was the fact that lighting was very difficult to work with, as one of the lights kept flickering, and I wasn't able to fix that in post-production for some of the shots, unfortunately. Along with the audio echoing due to the fact the house is literally empty and it being a renovation site. One key learning discovery that I made was the fact I can't predict the answers to the questions. So the narrative writes itself in any direction based on the interpretation of the questions that I was to ask him, which directly refers to the reading where Michael said how important it is to have strongly structured questions. And another learning discovery that I made was, as I said earlier, the comfortability of the interviewee, which was one of the main things that he discussed in his text. And it was definitely noticeable that he was much more vulnerable and showed his true personality due to being in that safe space. And also me being the person asking the questions, he's quite comfortable with me, so I felt like his guard came down a little bit more. One of the core lessons that I learned in the production process was the importance of deleting bad takes straight away, so that when I go into the editing next time, I don't have heaps of clips to, sort through. This just comes with overall organization, as well as I feel that I can be more organized with my footage and shot list in the future. I think it's important for my future production practices or anything I do in the future to do my pre-planning in a lot more detail so that I don't feel like I have to wing anything on the day. And this will help me in the post-production process, and it will make it much smoother, quicker, and overall easier.